The node is really the hub and the heart of the observatory. The backbone cable provides power and communications to the node, and then the node distributes that power and communications to all the instruments on the seafloor. So this was the first Venus node. This was the node that was installed into Saanich Inlet in 2006. And it's the very first prototype of one of the ONC nodes. We have 4 science connectors on the side, and here we have the optical connector and the power connector. And the pod is just the top part of the node, so we can bring back all of the power control systems and the communication switches. If we need to upgrade those, service the hardware, we can bring the pod back on deck like this and service the electronics. The other thing that we're not seeing here on the ship is our shore stations. So each cable comes ashore, and there's the power to provide power to the observatory, power supply systems. We also have all the internet backhaul systems to provide the communications. Also, the shore stations are all the computers necessary to run the observatory and log all the data, buffer all the data as it comes back to shore. On a cruise like this, when we're plugging things in and out of the observatory, we have support at the shore station to power systems down before we unplug them. And when we plug the new systems back in, we radio ashore and say, hey, shore station, it's time to power up. Tell us if things are working. So this big crane here is called the LARS system, which stands for Launch and Recovery System. And it allows us to have our own controlled system for picking up the ROV, putting the ROV into the water, and carrying down heavy packages all the way to the ocean bottom. So the other part that we use completely and very dependent on are the support of all the ships. The ship's crews and officers, they help run the systems. Here we are deploying the navigation system for ROPOS. And they also help us move platforms around the deck and, of course, run the ship. Without the ship, we wouldn't have anything to run the ROV from, and we wouldn't be able to service the observatories.